Everyone here has skipped class before, if it was literally just not showing up in the first place or going to class, then asking to use the restroom and not coming back. But back in middle school, it was my first day, 6th grade, and I was 11 and fresh out of elementary school, so I was a youngin' for real. And I remember finally going to my first period class, which it took me a good 17 years to find because I was still getting used to the whole 8 class periods saying like the school in general. So when I finally got to my destination, I walked into class like 5 minutes late. My teacher was introducing herself, and then she like stopped and looked at me, and then everyone in the class just blankly stared at me. And I was just standing there like, bro, did I just walk into the wrong classroom? And then the teacher, she went, "Glad you can join us, Mr. Jace." "Okay, Jace, your seat is right over there." So I went and sat down, and she did like the normal first day of school stuff, like introductions and explaining what we'll be doing during the school year. So about 15 minutes into the class, I had to use the restroom like bad. So I raised my hand and asked to go use the restroom. Then I walked out of class and down the hallway, and then made the very important realization that I have no idea where the bathroom is, like not a single clue. The school was huge to me as a youngin', so instead of turning around and walking back to class just to ask where the bathroom was, because that's embarrassing, I made the genius decision that I would find the bathroom on my own. So I started my journey by walking down one of the main hallways, and how my middle school was set up. When I went there, on one side there was gyms and music rooms and etc, and on the other side all the classrooms with like 2 main hallways that were connected and a library in the middle of them, and then our cafeteria was in the middle of the building. But I didn't know anything about this layout yet at all. All I knew was there was a gym and a hallway I walked through. So while walking down this hallway that felt like a maze, I would look down any hallway I walked past to see if I saw a bathroom or anything that looked like one, all while scared out of my mind because my elementary school teachers had put the fear of God in me. They would tell all of us in class all these stories like, everything's going to be different in middle school, guys. The teachers carry bow staffs in order to attack you if you're seen wandering the halls. And if you have a missing assignment, you're taken out of class and tied to the roof until you get the assignment turned in. And like all sorts of crazy stuff to freak us out. And like they would always exaggerate the punishments for any little thing. Like if we were late by 3 seconds, you were sentenced to death by notebook or something. So I was terrified reasonably that a teacher would see me wandering around the halls and not in class and then tie me to the roof. But at the same time, I was like, I'm just a lost traveler looking for the bathroom, you feel me? So they low-key wouldn't be mad, right? So I got to the end of the hallway and I was just looking into the cafeteria and I saw like a group of kids and their teacher, and they looked much older than me, so it freaked me out. Freaked me out so much that I hit the dash and turned around and speed walked away. And little did I know, the bathroom was about 5 feet in front of where I was just standing. So as I speed walked away, I saw this old looking teacher dude standing at the end of the hallway talking to a kid. But then the kid walked down the hallway out of my current field of vision, and then I see this old dude turn and look at me, and I was just standing there like an NPC looking back at him. So it was in this moment I made the choice to avoid confrontation as much as I can, so I literally hit the dash down the hallway I was next to, probably making myself look even more sus from besides the fact that I was standing in the middle of the hallway during class, you feel me? But I was low-key a little scared child, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see a normal conversation going down with his teacher. Like I saw him being like, "Hey kid, where are you supposed to be at?" Well actually I was just lies. See, back in my day when I was a kid, if you lied, you died, and they sent you off to Nam to fight them tree people. And I've been telling everyone since 72, they're in them damn trees, boy. So I was walking down this hallway, right? And I didn't really have a plan besides walking to the end of the hallway, turning around, and then walking back out the hallway unless this teacher turned up. Because we did in fact make eye contact. Well, I think I did. I don't know, we had glasses on. But if this teacher dude turned into the hallway, I'm finna probably have to walk into a random classroom and camp out in there. And like the idea of doing that was scary, but like this old dude was scarier, you feel me? So I got to the end of the hallway and turned around and started walking back up the hallway, and while doing this, guess who walked by? The old teacher, man. And he didn't stop or like look down the hallway, but I was frozen by fear just standing there after I saw him for like 13 seconds. So at this point, 30 minutes had passed and class was gonna end soon, and I had the actual piss scared out of me, so I didn't have to use the restroom anymore. So I walked out of the hallway and I was planning on going back to class. One problem, I had low-key forgot where my classroom was, so now I'm standing there in the hallway contemplating what my next move was. And while I was doing that, a hand was put on my shoulder, which scared the life out of me. And after I caught my breath, I turned around and looked up, and it was the old teacher dude. And he asked, "Shouldn't you be in class?" Then I explained to the best of my ability that, well, you can see what had happened was I was going to use the restroom, right? And I got lost, you feel me? So I was looking for the bathroom, and while I was looking for it, I didn't have to go no more, so I wanted to return to class, right? And the funniest thing happened. I forgot where my class was. Then the bell rang while I stared into this teacher's cold, dead glasses, and he said, "Well, let's get you to class." And he helped me back to class, where I had a very awkward conversation with my first period teacher about where I had been the entire class period, which I don't think she believed me. I think she thought I was a D1 bathroom camper and I just went to the bathroom and sat in there the whole time, which was a skill set I hadn't unlocked yet. So I then walked to my next class, which I was gonna be late to, but at least I wasn't tied to the roof.
What's good, guys? I'm back. Welcome to the end card. Let's get it. I uploaded. I'm back. Let's go. I didn't know what I was gonna say for the end card. I kind of just started recording. But nah, sorry for taking so long to get this video out. You know what I'm saying? I've been slacking recently, but I'm done slacking. I already have the next 2 videos planned out, and I'm really excited to get those out. And I'm actually really happy I got this one done. Really enjoyed how it came out, and yeah, I have some big plans for the future too. With a couple other things happening involving this channel, maybe other channels. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But I love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and have a good day, night, whenever I upload.